Hi guys, Tanvi Vasu here. Today I'm going to do the Cambridge Primary Checkpoint Mathematics Paper 1 April 2020. Question 1. Here are 4 calculations with answers. Tick the calculation if the answer is correct. Cross the calculation if the answer is incorrect. Okay, so the first one, 250 divided by 10 equal to 25. You cancel both the zeros, then it'll be 25. So that's correct. Second one, 15 into 10 equal to 1,500. Oh, 15 into 10 is 150. So that's wrong. The third one, 90 divided by 10 is 900. 90 into 10 is 900, not divided by 10. So that's also wrong. Last one, 12 into 100 is 1,200. Yep, that's right. Question 2. Complete these calculations. A. 3 dash plus dash 8 equal to 100. Since this is 8 here, it has to be something that creates 0, which is 2. What's 100 minus 32? That's 68. So we have to put 6 here. B. Dash 50 plus 1 dash dash equal to 1000. 0 plus 0 equal to 0, so we have to place a 0 here. 5 plus 5 is 10, so 5 should come here. 1 will be carry over. So we need to get something adding to 9 because of the carry over. That's 8. 8 plus 1 is 9 and 9 plus 1 is 10. So we'll add 8. Question 3. The chart shows the times that planes leave an airport in London. Aiko is traveling from London to New York. What time will her flight leave? So let's just first see which is New York. This one, yeah. Flight number A173. We don't need that. What flight time? 2:25 p.m. or 14:25. That's the answer. Question 4. Lily has 404 marbles. She loses 8 marbles. How many marbles does she have left? So 404 minus 8, as she loses 8, is 396 marbles, which is our answer. Question 5. Write the number that is halfway between 5,136 and 5,142. The difference between 5,142 and 5,136 is 6. And 6 divided by 2 is 3. So the answer is 5,136 plus 3, which is 5,139. Question 6. Here is a rectangle. A. Measure each side and write the measurements on the diagram. This is online paper, so I can't measure, but I took the copy and measured. This one is 5 centimeter and this one is 3 centimeter. Question B. Calculate the perimeter of the rectangle. As we know, the perimeter equal to 2 into length plus breadth. So 5 into 2 plus 3 into 2, which is 10 plus 6, which is 16 centimeter. Question 7. Complete the following. Angles are measured in dash. Angles are measured in degrees. 1 full turn equal to dash right angles. 1 full turn is 360 degrees. So 360 degrees divided by 90, which is 4 right angles. Question 8. Pierre travels 112 kilometers at the same speed in a car. He uses 8 liters of petrol. How far does he travel using 1 liter of petrol? So we will divide 112 and 8. 1 8 is 8 minus 3, 2 down, 4 8 22 minus 0. So the number of kilometers he travels with 1 liter of petrol is 14 kilometers. Question 9. Draw lines of symmetry on these two letters. A. It is vertically symmetrical, so we'll draw a line that way. E. E is horizontally symmetrical, so we'll draw a line in that direction. Question 10. Here is a number line. Join each fraction and decimal to the correct position on the number line. Each of it is 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, and so on. 1 by 2 is 0.5, so we'll draw the arrow to the middle marking. 0.9 is just before 1, so we'll draw the line there. 3 by 10 is 0.3, so we'll draw the line there. Question 11. Here is a square grid. A, B, C and D are vertices of a kite. A and B are shown on the grid. C is point 7, 4. Write the coordinates of point D. C is the point 7, 4. Always remember that the first number is representing the x-axis and the second number is representing the y-axis. So in this case, point C is here. 7, 4. As we know, a kite has one line of symmetry, and this is the line of symmetry. Point D must be 2 squares away from the reflected line, like point B. We count 1, 2. So let's check for point D. 1, 2. This is point D on coordinates 3, 6, which is our answer. Question 12. Angelique scores 30 out of 50 in a test. Gabriella scores 50% in the same test. Draw a ring around the name of the person who has the highest score. Many of you would get confused and circle Gabriella, but it's actually Angelique. Why? Because 50% is half the score. Score, which is 25 out of 50. 30 is greater than 25. Question 13. Safia measures the temperature of a cup of tea to see how quickly it cools. The graph shows the temperature of a cup of tea. The x-axis is time in minutes and the y-axis shows the temperature in degrees Celsius. A. By how much does the tea cool in the first 15 minutes? So, this line is the first 15 minutes. It shows 55. They started at 80 degrees. So, 80 minus 55 is 25 degrees Celsius. B. Safia measured the temperature after 30 minutes. The temperature is 45 degrees Celsius. Plot the temperature on the graph. The temperature is 45 degrees Celsius after 30 minutes. So, we'll have to mark a point here in front of 30 and 45. Then, we'll have to connect the 48 point and a 45 point. Question 14. Chen says to calculate 32 into 21, I multiply 32 by 20 and then add 32. Change Chen's method to calculate 32 into 19. You must show you're working. 32 into 19 equal to 32 into 20 minus 32, which is equal to 640 minus 32, which is equal to 608. Question 15. There are 30 students in a class. 1 by 5 like football. How many students do not like football? 1 by 5 of 30 is equal to 30 divided by 5, which is equal to 6. So 6 of the children like football. The number of children who do not like football is 30 minus 6, which is equal to 24. So the answer is 24 students. Question 16. Here are the 3 symbols used by ancient Egyptians to write numbers. A. Which of these numbers do these symbols represent? So the rectangles are 1, the horse U-shaped ones are 10, and the swirly ones are 100. Here there are 2 U-shaped ones and 4 rectangles, so numbers 24. In this one, there are 3 swirlies and 9 rectangles, so the number is 309. B. Write 142 using Egyptian symbols. So we'll need to do 1 swirly, 4 U-shaped, and 2 rectangles. Question 17. Write a digit in each box to complete the statements. 4.6 rounded to the nearest tenth, 4.1. 2.2 rounded to the nearest tenth, 2.8. As we know, 4.06 rounds to 4.1, so we'll write that 0 here. The second one, 2.2 rounded to the nearest tenth is 2.8. 2.82 rounded to the nearest tenth is 2.8. Question 18. Calculate. 147.56 minus 32.38. Let's write this down. You have to borrow for the decimal. So that's 16 minus 8, 8. And 4 minus 3 is 1. 7 minus 2, 5. 4 minus 3, 1. 1 minus 0, 1. The answer is 115.18. We must not read the decimal as 18. We have to read it as separate digits. Question 19. 4 children empty their money boxes. They record the number of each coin they have in a table. So first we'll add up the money, how much money they have. Oliver, 3 10-cent coins is 30 cents. So 30 plus 4 5-cent coin is 20 plus 1 1-cent coin is 1, which is equal to 51. Yuri, 10 cents is 100 plus 3 5-cents is 15 plus 1 1-cent, which is 1. Add up all these, equal to 116. Hassan has 6 10-cents, that's 60, plus 7 5-cents, which is 35, plus 2 1-cents, which is 2, equal to 97 cents. Carlos has 6 10-cents, 60, 1 5-cents, 5, and 1 4 1-cents, which is 4. So 69. A. How much money does Oliver have? Oliver has 51 cents. B. Write the name of the child who has the most coins. They ask the most coins, not money. Oliver has 3 plus 4 plus 1, 8 coins. Yuri has 10 plus 3 plus 1, 14 coins. Hassan has 6 plus 7 plus 2, 15 coins. And Carlos has 6 plus 1 plus 4, 11 coins. Hassan has the most coins. Question 20. Drawings around all the numbers that are divisible by 4. I've got an easy method, unlike doing the long ones. Just take the last 2 digits and see if they're divisible by 4. 96 is divisible by 4. We'll circle that. 74 isn't, so 574 mustn't be circled. 44 is, so 1144 can be circled. So can be 728. None of the other numbers are divisible by 4. Question 21. Here is the number fact. 48 into 16 equal to 768. Use this fact to complete the following statements. As 96 is the double of 48, 96 into 16 divided by 2, which is 8, equal to 768. 32 is the double of 16, so half of 48, which is 24. We multiply by 32 to get 768. 64 into dash equals to 768. 16/4 is our 64. So 48 divided by 4, which is 12. So 64 into 12 equal to 768. Question 22. Here is a picture of a cuboid. Mia is drawing the net of the cuboid on a squared paper. Complete her net on this grid. There are a few possibilities. I'll do one of them. I'll draw one small rectangle here. Then I'll draw a rectangle similar to the opposite one here. So this is the completed cuboid. Question 23. 40 multiplied by 50 gives an answer that is a multiple of 1000. Write 2 more calculations that give a multiple of 1000. Each number must be a multiple of 10. So all the numbers must be multiples of 10. 60 and 50. Yep. 60 into 50 is 3000. In a similar way, 80 into 50 will produce 4000. Question 24. Complete this table by writing the answer to each calculation as a decimal and as a mixed number. The first one has been done for you. Calculation. 32 divided by 5. 6 5s are 30. 4 5s are 20. Mixed number is 6 2 by 5. 23 divided by 4. 5 4 is 20. 7 4 is 28. 5 4 is 20. The mixed number is 5 3 by 4. Question 25. Shape A is translated 1 square right and 2 squares down. The new shape is labeled shape B. Shape B is shown on the grid. Draw shape A in the correct position on the grid. Now, to find the position of shape A, we just have to reverse the commands to change shape A to shape B, which means 1 square left and 2 squares up. Let us start with this corner. Here it is 1 square left and 2 squares up. It ends here. So now let's see how many squares it takes to get up. 1 2 3 4 5 6. So we'll have to draw a line 6 squares up. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Good. Now in the same way we draw the rest of the figure. Now 2 squares left, 2 squares down, 2 squares down left diagonal, 2 squares down and 4 squares to the right. Now the shape we have made is shape A. Question 26. Yui has a jug of water. I think each of the markings is 100 ml. So the marking given here is 1200 ml. He pours some water out of the jug. So here it is given 700 ml. How much water does he pour out of the jug? 1200 minus 700 ml is 500 ml. But we have to give the answer in liters. So it is 0.5 liters. Question 27. Here is a Carroll diagram. Write these numbers in the correct box. The first one has been done for you. So they've given multiple of 8, not multiple of 8, multiple of 6, not multiple of 6. Let's take the first number, 42. 42 is not a multiple of 8, but it is a multiple of 6. So it goes here in this box. 52 is neither a multiple of 8 nor a multiple of 6. 62 is also not a multiple of 8 or 6. 72 is the only number which is a multiple of 8 and a multiple of 6. Question 28. Put these measurements in order from smallest to largest. I'll convert all of them to millimeter. 10.4 centimeter is 104 millimeter. And 0.12 is 120 millimeter. So we'll order them from the smallest to the largest. The smallest, of course, is 102 millimeter. The second smallest is 10.4 centimeter. 0.2 meter is the 0.12 meter, is the second largest, and 125 millimeter is the largest. Thank you for watching.